Hi, welcome back to Baking with Mom and Happy New Year 2021. I'm here again with my beautiful daughter Ashley, and she has a whole new recipe in store for you guys. Do you want to tell them what you're making?
Yes, of course. So today we're going to be making Oreo balls. So it's a combination of Oreos, cream cheese, and white chocolate for coating. So what you're going to need are Oreos, and you can use regular ones, double stuffed, mega stuffed, whatever you want. But just remember that you're going to have cream cheese, so it's going to be even creamier. So to make the chocolate and cream part equivalent, then we should go with just the regular one layer of cream. So we would need those, and we're going to need our bowl. Since we are using a mixer, we're using a KitchenAid today. But if you do not have a KitchenAid or like a mixer in any way, then you can put all of the Oreos in one bag, and you can get a meat hammer, but make sure you do have a parent around, or if you are at least 18 and older, then I think you can just use it by yourself. Make sure that you have every single Oreo in, Ziploc it, or put another Ziploc in that too, and just smash it. Make sure this is all on the floor so you're not damaging any countertops or anything. So yeah, and then you would pour it in the bowl for the cream cheese. But today we are going to be using a KitchenAid. So for everyone who doesn't have one, just make sure you grab a bag and just smash it all. And we're gonna get started on the KitchenAid for today. So we're going to need, we have some of them, we ate some, so it's not a full package of Oreos, but it's enough for today's video. So we're just gonna put in all of them. You don't need to take out the cream or just the little chocolate layers. We just put in the entire cookie. You want to make sure that we make a lot, so we're just going to put in the whole thing. And if you want to make more, you can grab the family size or sharing size, whatever you want.
You think they could use the golden or vanilla Oreos?
Yes,
too?
Yeah. You can use different flavors. Today we're just using the stereotypical Oreos. So
this is one too that I bring to work with my fellow staff at the library, and they're gone within minutes. So I think the chocolate ones are my personal favorite.
So thank you. And now that all those are empty, this is what it should look like, just Oreos just sloshing around in there. And we are going to use the Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use any cream cheese you want that works for you, but this is just the one that we typically use. This is a 2-pack. You want to make sure you have a lot, especially since you want to make sure like the flavor is equal with one another. So you're just gonna take it out, and then you're just going to open the cream cheese. You can grab some scissors to open it. So should we grab some scissors, make sure we don't make a huge mess?
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You just cut that open, and then you basically just want to squeeze it in there, or you can just like rip it open.
The cream cheese comes in little tubs, but that's more for spreading smaller amounts on a bagel maybe.
Yeah.
And then this is more traditional for baking.
Make sure you grab a trash can next to you. And this is what it would look like, just a big chunk of cream cheese in the middle of the whole thing. So let's put this back, and we're going to get out the KitchenAid. This is the one that we are using today. So you make sure that you have it opened. This is the whisk grinder that we're using for today to make sure that we get everything super mixed. And so we're going to mix that, make sure it's like all the way in there. If you have to crush a few Oreos to make sure that it stays in there, then that's fine. You lock it, and then you make sure that you go to setting 2 or 4, This may take maybe like a minute or two. You shall mix until it is all combined. Make sure there are no big chunks. This is too big of a chunk. Make sure they're like crumb form, and you can save some extra for the toppings if you like. So we will come back to you once we have it all mixed up.
Okay, and so we're back and on to step 2.
So, thank you. So we have a KitchenAid, and this is basically a minute in. So we're just going to lift the head. I may have this scooper, this scraper. So there may be some excess on the grinder, but that's okay. So we're just going to clean it up, make sure that everything gets in there, because we never want to waste anything, especially if it's really good. So we're just going to twist it off, and we're just going to put this to the side. But this is what it should look like. We have some extra just cream cheese hanging off, but that's what it should look like. More of a dark gray kind of color that's like really brown. So it should look really good. If it looks good, then it's basically ready. So this is just basically what it looks like. You can put it in there for a little longer if you want. It doesn't matter. This just took about a minute, but if you do hand smash it, then it's going to take at least 5 minutes. So this is definitely a time saver. So I would use this way, but if you don't have a KitchenAid, it's fine. Either way, it's gonna taste delicious. So this is what it would look like, and then we can grab some plates. This is gonna be a very easy, like 5-6 step process. So shall we get out some plates? And we're also going to need some parchment paper to make sure that we don't have to really clean the plates. We can just put on parchment paper and then slap on the tablespoon of the dough that we formed, and then when we're done with the cookie balls that have been in the freezer for an hour, then we can slide off parchment paper and we'll have a clean plate ready for our next use.
Parchment paper. This particular one is pre-sliced.
Yes.
So people who bake definitely know about this. It's
Yes.
kind of a standard thing. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. And then you just take one. More gracefully than that. So this is the size. It would fit just like a regular pan. We're using a circle one. If you like, you can cut off edges, make sure it's like a full circle. But for us, we're just gonna slap it on there. So what you will need, you can grab an ice cream scooper. This is more for like cookie dough, for regular like baking. This is more for ice cream, but either way, it gives the same purpose. So we're going to have a scooper, and we are going to grab a butter knife, not like an actual knife, because we're going to scrape it off to make sure that all the balls are even and the same size. So you want to scrape out like that. It should be a little mountain, and then you just want to slice off the top with the back of the butter knife. Make sure it's all evenly laid out to your comfortable size, and then you just want to squeeze it a few times, and boom. It's okay if it's not like a perfect 3D square. Circle, but that's fine. You can always redo it. Just put it back in the bowl and redo it if you would like. So you just press it on, scrape off any excess, sorry. And then you just put it on the plate. So this is what it would look like. It should go more into a black color when you pull it back out, but for now, this is what we're gonna be doing for a while, and then we will come back to you when they are out of the freezer and ready for the white chocolate coating.
Hi, it is the second day now, and Ashley is ready to show you the next step in making the Oreo cookie balls.
Thank you.
Okay.
So the next step is to get some white chocolate. And this is the brand that we used in the last video and we're going to use again because it worked last time. So this is the brand that we use. You can use the chocolate bar version, whatever you want to do, but this is just the one that we're using today. So you want to pour a good portion of this, basically all of it, into your microwave safe bowl, or maybe another half, but this is what we're doing, and if we need some more, then we do actually have an extra bag. So we're going to melt this, and do you want to tell them how long we should melt this for?
Yeah, we actually have a setting on our microwave to melt chocolate, so if you don't happen to have a preset like that, then you can just start off microwaving it for about a minute, maybe at 50 or 75%. Chocolate doesn't scorch immediately if it's too high, so just keep an eye on it. If you happen to leave it on high, it's okay, and just give it a stir. So if you want to start off with a minute at about half power, if you don't have a setting. So we'll see how it goes.
So we're going to put this in the microwave for about 2 minutes and we'll come back ready to explain how we coat the Oreo balls. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop back in and let you guys know that it's okay if you need more time for the wafers, the white chocolate to melt a little bit, because it was in on high for 2 minutes and I still see some crunch, some wafers that still need to be melted. So we're gonna put it in for another minute or so and then we'll come back in to coat the Oreo balls.
All right, chocolate looks like it's good to go. What do we do next?
So we are going to start putting the balls in the white chocolate. So what you want to do is you want to grab one of your Oreo balls and then you just want to plop that right in there. And then you can get out a spoon and swirl it to go drizzle on top of the whole Oreo ball and make sure that there is no Oreo showing. So you can't even recognize it because it's full of white chocolate. So you just want to scoop that back up. You can grab another utensil if you need help with that. And then you just want to put it right on to your plate. Just like that.
Look at that.
So this is what the ball looks like.
So
completely covered in white chocolate, and it's okay if there's some Oreo kind of just showing through, very like translucent, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because people are just gonna realize how delicious it is, that they won't even get to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the best part.
We're going to continue putting these, and we're gonna repeat this process for every single Oreo ball that we have, and we have quite a lot, so we are going to be right back when they are all finished being coated.
All right, those sure look delicious.
They do. So this is what they look like now. Some of them aren't completely covered, but we tried to rush to make sure that all the white chocolate got on there before it hardened, because we wanted to make sure that we didn't waste all the white chocolate and got hard and we couldn't use it. Because it's really hard to put them back in the microwave and just expect them to melt again. Because once they're hard, they are hard. So this is what they look like, and my mom actually made an offer, a preference, that we can put on some sprinkles. Do you want to bring out some sprinkles that we can use?
I was thinking that maybe they could decorate the Oreo balls for a birthday, but Ashley said that, you know, this needs to go on while it's still melty. And because once it dries, it'll just fall right off the top of it. And but it's just an option. You can do so many things with these.
And we have some Christmas sprinkles around the corner. Yep. So these are, again, these are all from Target. These are just the classic ice cream sprinkles, and then these are some Christmas sprinkles. So you can use them for any holiday. So, and then if you wanted, you could have some blue and some red, some white, make them 4th of July Oreo balls. They fit for whatever whatever occasion you would like to use them for.
Absolutely.
We always like them plain, so we just have plain white chocolate Oreo cookie balls. But if you remember, I said if you wanted to leave some extra Oreos on the side that were crumpled, then you can just sprinkle those on while it is still very wet. Then you will get some beautiful toppings of Oreo balls. So thank you so much for being here with us today, and
do you have any ideas for next month, or
actually,
is it a secret?
We do have a little idea for what we're gonna do. We'll give you a sneak peek for right now, since it is January. Next month is February, and February is known for Valentine's Day. So next month we will show you how to make Valentine's Day cupcakes. We have not done cupcakes yet. It's more been cookies and the Oreo balls, but now we're gonna do full-on stereotypical cupcakes. And we're going to design them for the Valentine's Day themed. And we're not gonna tell you too much, but that's what we're going to do. So make sure that you come back for next Monday's first Monday of every month.
Monday of every month.
So make sure you come back for that specific day to watch our next video.
And thank you for doing this.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
It. It's
I
so
love
much
being
fun
here.
being with my girl.